Is it going?
Mm.
You have to tell me when it's going. It's just still going. I am cranky. Oh, and we also have to make... So welcome to June in Colorado, by the way. It was like, what, 45 degrees all day? It rained a couple different times. Yesterday it was gorgeous, but we had a birthday party, which we had a great time at the birthday party. But the thing is that, like, that was the day to work on the coop. Not today. Weather bad. Hands cold. I'm cranky. I'm so cranky. And I'm cranky for a good reason. This whole weekend was the weekend of do-over. Which is very frustrating. Want to see what we did over? I'll show you. I'm not holding the phone this time. It's magical. Welcome to our door. Guess how many times we did that door? 2 times. 2 times. Everything 2 times. This is the 2 times 2. So you remember the last video where I was like, look at how great our roof is and all of that? We got the roof redone on the coop and on our garage, and our roofer came over, like roofer slash buddy slash neighbor came over. And I was like, check it out, man. Not too bad. And he comes over here and he's like, go back to last week's video. The 2x4s, they were flat. And he goes, see how they bend when I pull on it? You want to go that way. And I was like, do I really have to do that? Like, is it really worth redoing? And then he threatened to hit me. And I was like, don't hit me. And he's like, you're going to do it right. And all the screws I did were all drywall. Not drywall, but they were outdoor screws. But they weren't like the correct screw. Come see the real screw. The real screw looks like this. Like, and we knew that there was a real screw, but we didn't have that screw, and we didn't want to go get it. And a lot of times with this coop, we just get to the point of like, just go. Just whatever it is, just go. And that's why we have to do everything twice. and then I know that's why, and I'm still mad about it. Anyway, so he was nice enough to go to his house. Well, first of all, he was like, why didn't you call me? And I was like, I called you 3 times. And he goes, oh yeah, my Wi-Fi is out at my house. I need to fix that. Awesome. But anyway, he comes back over with like the correct screw, so then we did that, and then come look underneath, because underneath, like, and this is going to be so fun to hit our heads on repeatedly. Dude, under here it looks good. It looks pretty good. Like, they're all the right way, so they can hold up way more weight. We have a bunch of screws in there. We got all these brackets. I didn't know that these were called hurricane ties. So if you're learning things like as you go, like we are, these are called hurricane ties. Check your local Home Depot. They're everywhere. Once you know where they are, they're everywhere. So we did that. Then, oh yeah, me missus got a lot of the predator mesh on the inside. She did the whole thing. Like that's all done. She did that well. Oh, the other thing I got to redo is, so I ran out of like the outdoor screw, which was gold that I put in under here, like a lot under here. I ran out of that. And I had this black screw that I was like, I bought it because it was the same size as the gold one. So I opened that up. I pour them into like my little cup that I take around with me to drill stuff. And as I'm going, I realized like on the box when I opened it, it said that they were drywall screws. And I'm just putting them in one after another. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, I know it's for drywall, but surely it'll be fine for outdoor use. Like, who cares? There's probably a reason. There's probably a reason that there's for the inside. Yeah, but it won't matter. It's just a chicken coop. So then my Pop and Gigi, Pop and Gigi come up, and they're watching the kids today. Which, first of all, they came up so late. They left so early. My missus is behind the camera, and she's laughing really hard. So okay. And I'm like, yo, Pop, these are drywall. These are drywall screws. Do you think that matters? And he's like, absolutely it matters. Don't do that. And I was like, I don't believe you. So I go to Grok and I'm like, Grok, does this matter? And Grok was like, absolutely that matters. Don't use those. They will corrode. They will fall apart. Your whole coop will just light on fire. Bad screw. So I was like, awesome. Undo. And then what we used. And I'm sure, dude, when the contractor's here tomorrow, or if our roofer buddy guy comes over, he's going to be like, that was dumb. Because we didn't have any better choice. So what we used is the roofing screw, which, boy, those things, boom, they go in so hard they bend everything. It's ridiculous. But I figured, because they're galvanized, so hopefully they won't rot away and just turn to dust. Because apparently that's what drywall screws do. So I'm cranky. I'm in a bad mood. Oh, so then she keeps pointing at what was next. So then we're gonna sandwich the wire together by like the two boards at the top, which because this was just like on the outside and it left a big gap and it looked dumb, but we didn't have any better way to do it, so we were just like good enough. And then my papa, look over here. Come look over here. Come. This board up here wasn't here, right? And the wire went up to the top. And we can't find our wire cutters. So my papa, he had the big bolt cutters and he was going, and I was over here nailing up predator mesh. And all of a sudden, my missus comes by and she looks over at whatever he has done over here. And she looks at me like, oh no. And I'm over here nailing I look over and see what he has done. And I'm like, oh no. First, I don't know what happened. I wish I could blame the heat. Something. But he, like a kid learning their first pair of scissors, went all up and down this. We were like, what did you do? But then, who had the idea to sandwich it? Was that your idea? Okay. So my missus has the idea to sandwich it together, which like completely made it look like way better and covered up the screw up. So like, it worked out. But boy, we were like, what are you doing? And by the end of it, we were all like laughing and having fun. It was a good time. But yeah, and then he left early to go be in a town hall meeting about like government stuff. And his ex, Pop, I know you're watching. And he's like, no, I want to leave the city better for the next generation. And I was like, leave the Coop better, because the kids are out here playing with Gigi. I'm like, leave the Coop better for the next generation, which is literally. But he had to go be in a meeting. But we do appreciate his help. Thanks, Pop. But yeah, that's the update. It doesn't look like much got done, but like 2 days of working, well, 1.5 days. This is actually solid now, so that's cool. And then next we're gonna do the roof, like not roof, but like the chicken wire on the roof, so the can't come in from the sky and rain death upon these chickens. Do you ever get to a point in a project where you're just like, F it, just let it all burn? That close to reaching that point. She's rolling her eyes at me. But anyway, oh, like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. You like watching me fail and do everything 2 times? What's not to like? It's not your money paying for this wood. Like and subscribe. That's it.